I know you can't hear me. I'm trying to click the button, but my mouse can only right click. It's fighting. My mouse is broken. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, there we go, there we go. I'm gonna turn down the music. I'll turn down the music. Switch over. Oh, why am I selecting boxes? Oh, I don't even have freaking captions on. Oh, my mouse is exploding! It's not. But it feels like it. Stop. It's only right clicking. I'm gonna take it off of OBS. Okay. Okay. This might make playing Minecraft a little harder. Building might be a bit difficult when my mouse doesn't know the difference between right and left click. Those might be useful things for building. Also, I will say, yes, we are just purely listening to the freaking Lady Gaga album today because I've been jamming out. It's my stream. I decide the music. I'm gonna figure out which USB is the mouse one, and I'm gonna just unplug it and replug it. Good old classic, turn it off and back on again. Here, let's swag out. The cheese on there too, yeah, there we go. Swag out, I'm gonna, give me a moment. And, I can't even find my Be Right Back screen, because I just don't have it on this. Okay, just give me a second. Just jam out, guys, I'll be back. And I left my bottle without the cap. Oh, I'm just asking for something to go wrong, aren't I? Have returned. We're functioning. Yes, yes, functioning. Okay. Okay. Cheese. Yeah, I just put on everything. Well, I put on everything in this. I'm gonna have to re-put it on again when we switch things. Which, you know, I might do that while we're at it. Ooh. Oh, wait. Wait. It did it for me. Okay, never mind. Cheese. Cheese. Yes, yes. Cheese. Cheese. Happy. Oh. And so we continue. Another day, another build. Right click, left click. Everything seems good. Everything seems good. And the question is, at what part do we begin on today? Because I feel like we have been making excellent progress the last time we were on. There's some tacos and stuff pizza. Very nice, very nice. Eat up, chat, eat up. I made sure to enjoy a good chip or two before I got on. Also, I finally, for once, this isn't really the earliest I could stream. I can for sure be earlier. But I decided I'll not wait till 5 p.m. my time to stream today. Simply because I have nothing better to do, and I see why not. Why not? We can finally, you know, stream while people are awake. For once. When I say that, people are awake during 5 p.m., but it's just like, everyone's busy that time, I think. At least the people I'm friends with are. Okay, let's get. I know it's very plain over here, unless that should be what we do next. But I also almost want to continue on with the waterfall section we were doing the other day. And extend it. Because if we do that, then that means the bridge is going to be extended, and we have a better idea of how much space we're going to have to work with the water down here. Because I feel like that'll be helpful when we also do the big rock that is just taking over majority of this tower. Once again, I didn't need to build this wall when I look back at it, because it's just technically all rock, like that. But we'll figure it out. Oh no. How much will I hate myself if we terraform more? That is the question. As I will say, also the reason I did this is because the reason I decided to stream now is like, I opened the world just to take a gander, and then I caught myself placing a couple blocks. Because of course I, over here, have lots of deep slate and things on this inner part. Ooh, a peek behind the scenes. But this inner part is all this, and of course here, whatever, and I wanted to fix the shadows a bit, and so I started placing blocks, and then I had a realization of, if I want to build, I can literally use that as the thing I'm streaming today. Which, while I'm at it, let's make this keep going down a little bit. Bro, this is so close to being a freaking camera stream, but because I knew I wanted to listen to the freaking album, I chose not to. For everyone's safety. For everyone's safety, it's gonna jam out too hard. And here's to hope I didn't do something like horrific there and just ruin the vibe. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's fine. I think that shut our hopes a little bit. Oh, I don't have the Spotify thing open in the order it needs to be. That. And then this. Do I have captions on? I don't. Testing, testing. There we go. Now we got captions. I feel bad. I've been singing the chorus of this for like a week straight. I say a week straight. I don't think the album's even been out for a week straight. It's been out for like 3 days. I've just been jamming out, much to my friend's dismay, probably. Tempted to put more slabs and stuff around, just do we want to smooth it a little? Look. Let me take, oh, I didn't know I could zoom in. Is that a new thing to no, I'm just stupid. Oh, that makes life easier a little bit, actually. I like that. For me and you guys, we can look at things. Okay, that's great. So this thing, yeah, because this definitely goes more into here. There's lots of things and shapes going on that, while you could say technically I could do that, who cares about technicalities? I don't. But anyways, it does make sense to want to smooth this out. It doesn't just stick out like that, really, like it does here. Oh, there are some bits I've done that on around here, I see, I see. Okay, no, man, I've already been here and done that. Does that help a little? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna pretend it does something. I grab these as well. Just because I feel like this could also be just a little bit more built into the area. Yeah, that helps a bit. Just a bit. I love, I'm like, yeah, I'll pick on these tiny details instead of actually, you know, like, continuing the thing. Okay, now about this little spot here. Is this something we care about? I feel like that'd be open anyways, like, it's just like that, except it's just not like this. Is there a way? Why is the tuft in the last slot? Don't be that way. Come on. Just just not gonna care and fill in this in a little bit, I guess. It doesn't make sense to. It shouldn't need to be. I don't know, we'll figure that out. What on earth is that block? Come on, don't do that. Don't be that way. Reconsider. Actually, we might build this more out into the side. There we go, that feels a little bit more cohesive. Of course, we'll put some walls and slabs about just to feel better. Over here. Could have just been that. Once again, I don't have a way to check it before and after. That's the issue about, like, oh, bro, I feel like half the time when I do... I guess it depends. I'm sorry, I'm not finishing a single thought. I'm trying to figure out which thought I'm giving. I'm out loud working it out, how I want to word something. When I draw, for instance, like, what on earth? I heard this song and I got distracted. God damn it. I'm too, like... Maybe this is why I should stream at night more. I don't have the energy. And, because when I have energy, I just don't do things, actually. Okay, let me find something to do, okay? Let's look at this. Mountain, that. Can't really see it the same way I do, because it, like, zooms in a weird way. I guess it don't matter. I'm at least doing it for me to see. Just kind of keeps going. So I, like, semi-mirror it, but not exactly. Okay. Anyways, words, art streams is, like, the concept I was thinking of. And the issue is that... Well, I think there's many reasons why I don't do art streams too often. First of all, being watched as I draw stuff, oh, it's concerning. Woo! Is concerning because I don't know. I can't keep doing... What is wrong with my brain today? Why have I not made a coherent thought yet? Guys? Guys, help. No. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We got this, we got this. Okay, we want this to be... Okay, we don't actually want to be connected to this. None thought left in head. Yeah, no thought left in head. No thoughts, head empty, but as literal as possible. Actually, it's both head empty, but also I have 50 thoughts at once that are all fighting to be the thought that's said. And then there's also just amazing music in the background, and so my brain keeps going like, wait, don't talk anymore, it's the good part. It's becoming, I don't know. I put this on being like, yeah, this will be great background sound for when I go silent and lock in to start building. But we just started. I'm not even gonna... I don't know. I don't know. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, well, I'm gonna make this, like, the same size. So it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it doesn't need to be even because it's nature. But, yeah. I love drawing where the water's gonna be before even putting the stuff where the water's coming from. And it's the thing of that, naturally, this water probably will connect to each other, because water loves to do that thing where instead of going straight down, it'll spread out after a block. And if that does that once each, it'll connect, and I feel like that might actually work out for this. I don't know why I'm doing this with words, but it's okay. That is okay. Welcome to the chat room. Twitch just really tried to take me away for a second there. Or at least, like, my OBS reloaded chat. Guys, are you doing well? Okay, I changed my mind about putting the water first. Forgive me for the block sounds being louder. I was walking around on stuff, and it made me wanna, yeah. Spotify is real angry at me today. Move this over a bit. Because it wants to be able to be in the background to be heard. So it's just refusing to update the songs. Can't believe it. Let's think. I know, it's real hard in these times. Yeah, I'm just gonna fully ignore the topic I was gonna yap about, because I'm not coherent right now. This is like circular, like over there. It's just like a womp. This also goes in. I think I'd say it goes further in than that does. So make it go like, I don't know, over. That's very coherent. So I'm gonna go make all of this continue out to at least here. An EgoJordy stream at this hour? Hello? Why is your message red? What does that mean? I'm not even gonna... just... My chat's weird today, guys. I'm just cool like that, I guess. I guess so. It said welcome to chat room earlier, so it's just like, well, guess it redid everything. I know, right? Streaming at this hour unprompted? Oh, believe it. Okay, so I did that, and I'm gonna fill this in with, oh. I said, I'll fill this in. Oh, that's a lot. I mean, like, not a lot, but like, I don't know. I don't even know how far that would need to be. Let's say at least to here. Just so that way I can, like, just sculpt into it and then not have to fight trying to put the blocks in there. How you doing today? I'm doing. This is the first, usage of my brain properly today. Like, I woke up, ate some chips, yeah, and then, I don't know. Then I bet I could stream Minecraft. And I've yet to form a coherent thought since. That was my one thought of the day. I'm only allowed one. And that's how it went. So it is gonna be like a big circle like that, but on the other side. We're trying to do it here. Yeah. Yeah, be happy to see y'all here. You get a peek into the project that's only done at nighttime, it feels like at this point. I don't know the last time you would have maybe seen this, because I feel like I've done it earlier in the day at least once before. So we want a ball, right? I am honored. Yes, yes. We did this all simply for your viewing privilege. Your viewing pleasure. Okay. Let's see if this makes sense. Because I say, why don't we just make a circle? Easy. I don't know. Why don't people just make circles? Easy. Just to put a shape there. She face out. Guards! I don't think I have any guards this hour. Get that man! There we go. He can't hurt us now. Cheap viewers. Imagine paying for your viewers, bro. People come here because they have nothing better to do. I don't, I could imagine paying people to watch you, because that's like, I feel like that definitely wouldn't help the ego. I'm still waiting for my viewer to check. give me a minute, give me this. We want this to go in, and I'd say in further than it is over here. See, I did have that fear when I was building this homunculus. When I was crafting my homunculus in the late of night, I had a realization of, can I redo that again? Could I keep extending this and have it feel like that it was made by the same person? Because it's like when I draw something one day, if I draw it again the next day, it'll look nothing like it. You know, it's just not gonna be consistent at all. You know, I'm gonna flatten this a little bit here. I have a realization that I think I did this after doing this part. Which, I say this part is kind of vague. There's a lot here. Oh, I'm gonna have to do my stupid... Oh, it's fine. Oh, because I don't even have a... I'm gonna have to make it just go straight to the ground, aren't I? I don't have, like, a tower or something to just stop it at like I did over here. I never considered what it would be like starting from the top. I might have to just purely guess. I have to purely guess. Maybe do baby math, little baby math. It'd be like, this might start here. And just build a block high up to it. This either looks like it's from Lord of the Rings or Dark Souls. You know what? I'll take that as I'm doing something right. Because this is... yeah. Feels like the right vibe. Definitely. Of course, this would come down. Once again, this glass isn't gonna stay here. It's just that I don't want to deal with water right now. So just like a personal reminder of where I planned for water to be. Which I've seen people do before. Which seemed very useful, where they want to have water pour out of something, and they plan out the exact with blocks where they want to go. and it kind of morphs stuff around it. Because water in Minecraft doesn't really want to follow any rules. Like, it for sure has its own rules, but they're not something I know. It's a bit of a mystery to me, exactly how it works. So I got this thing about here. Oh, I should probably do it from in here. Also, this would... Oh, this does make... Okay. I'm having, like, too many ideas to be like, actually, because of the way I built this, it will give a slight before and after little thing half in the middle of before and after texturing the thing. Because when things were like, in the image, there's not really moss on the thing that I can tell of. Like, none that I can easily see. Like, there's some spots where maybe it's a little brighter here. Obviously, it's darker in some spots, which I might look more at how that bends in when it connects down. Which, I've been doing some work of that. That's why there's all this stuff over here to make shadow. Which, I will say, naturally on its own, I like to believe isn't too obvious. Like, once you notice it's there, you notice it's there. But it does make it feel deeper. I think it'll help when there's an actual back to it, and then it can flatten down, and I don't need to physically make it deeper. It could just be an illusion. I thought that shadow was automatic. Yeah. Fake shadow. It becomes more obvious when you have this side where it's not there, and then you could just see the cutoff. Okay, so... Okay, let me look at this. Kind of goes down, it's like, wow. We're trying to guess how far this will go. Ooh, actually, we can use the bridge to our advantage. However far the bridge goes here, I want to say that's half the bridge. Oh, we might have to change up the bridge in this case then. Because then we're making it the actual length it needs to be, finally. Okay. Ooh, oh, that also means this needs to be moved, but that's perfectly fine. There's a lot of little things that are going to happen here, but that's okay with me. Okay, and I want an entirely different block. Probably stone. The smooth stone. Because then you can count it. Because I'll say... Is this here? So where is this? Just go up. Okay, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna count by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Here, this will be the mark here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright. So we're already halfway there. So 4 is not halfway there. Wait, let me say that we have it slightly started are the words I meant. What was the number again? Uh-oh. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're halfway there. Okay, let's get this. Boop, boop. So once again, this isn't exact. I probably numbered that wrong from what's up there. But nature is not exact. And the bridge isn't even exact where the one thing is. It's just simply this is probably about this much longer. So I'm going to also remove this while I'm at it. We're going to focus on bridge-related stuff at a different point. I'm purely extending the bridge right now, so I have an idea of where to start the bottom of the waterfall. Because I'm sorry, I don't think I can work from the top down. I need a, like, bottom starting point somewhere. Nature's asymmetrical. Yeah. Oh, wait, that goes on. I don't know what I got going on. Okay, we're just gonna extend this. It's fine. It's interesting to be... The bridge wasn't the... Was the bridge the first thing I did? I don't know. It was absolutely not. The first thing I did was the 2 towers and the goblins in front of them. And then I did the bridge to give, like, a center. 'Cause I didn't want to just... I don't know. I felt like the entrance made sense to start there first. And then, like, everything extended out from there. You know, I could just fully miss that. So the way this goes... I feel like it's definitely darker here than it is over here. Do you think it would be possible? I mean, it probably is, but I don't feel like it's too likely of me to do. To make a gradient of swords, to get this to match up to dirt. Dirt? Dirt. Actually, it would probably have to be coarse dirt. Oh, that's gonna... That looks like a painful gradient to attempt. But I'm real curious if I can. Because, like, if I can't, then I'll just make everything out of mud. If I can, I'll just make everything out of dirt, and then I'll, at a later point, mix it in. Well, actually, no. Would you not use mud in that case? That... Whoa. That's not mud. Oh! Unless we put that in between to make it feel like yada yada yada. Okay. I'm gonna not care, and I'm gonna use coarse dirt, and we'll deal with that when we deal with that. Because there's also grass around, so I feel like, yeah, there's stuff to be done here. Actually, in that case, maybe I'll just do it after. No. I was right. I'm always right, obviously. No, don't quote me on that. So we're gonna want this. I'll say about like... This is going in no, like, anything specific. I just want to build out a bit of land. So, like, my bad, I got started on nature, and then, like, man, I could keep doing that, though. We'll deal with the structure that this whole build was meant to be for in the future. Oh, yeah. I mean, come on, you can't tell me this doesn't look cool. Yeah, because from the way that works, it goes like that. So we have that go out. Well, actually, it's more so, it'd be like... It, like, goes out a little bit here, and then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I will say, like, I am having fun with this build. But the further I get into it, the more I'm starting to be like, man, I don't think I will do this again in survival. Maybe a different build. Maybe a different structure. Because the idea of building something that exists... Like trying to build Minecraft builds based off a different image of a Minecraft build, that's kind of like whatever. There's a part of me where, like, I guess maybe it hurts my ego a little bit to be like, man, this exists. I didn't invent this. Which, once again, I didn't invent this either. You know, I didn't work on Baldur's Gate. But something that wasn't initially a Minecraft, looking at it and purely trying to find the blocks that are closest to the colors of things and redoing it, now that I get enjoyment from. Because it gives me a goal of what to do. Something to strive for. Hello? Okay, that's not my deal. That's not my issue. I wasn't ready for the zombie in my ears. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. I feel bad. I keep getting to this angle, and then I'm like, oh no, you can see it gets flat. It's like an optical illusion. Why did I get rid of my tuft? Goodness. Oh yeah, but the idea of having something that'll guide me on what to build. but at the same time, I'm still the one making this up. Like, I'm not following a guide, I'm just using my eyeballs. And of course, I'm still making some things up. Like, I'll admit, I went the lazy route of being, like, I don't know where that zombie is, and that's gonna bother me greatly now. Not to do game mode. Spectator just tells me who's there. What is this? Surely you jest. What even is this sliver? Sir, have you considered not being here? See, and this is why I put stuff in all the tiniest places. Because anyone can spawn anywhere. A/kill at E type zombie. You know what? That would have made sense, but I didn't know that was a command. We stick with our slightly too vaguely more complicated than it needs to be ways of going about things. Okay, I want this to be bigger. Doesn't matter. Probably not. But I like having something to work on. So now this tells us that this hole I made needs to go out to here. So a lot of this is very useless to have. While of course I'm going to tear this down at a later point, I want to do this much now, simply because I feel like I will look at it, and I'm going to keep seeing that as the goal point, and that's going to actually make me... I'm going to mess up. Oh, this is not going to be fun to... I realize I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to go into the water. Ooh. Like, all this is meant to be filled up with water eventually, but I think it's going to be lower than that. Excuse me? Where'd you get that gravel from, sir? Don't check your DMs until the end of the stream, okay? Well, I don't plan to anyways, because my, this is Discord. That's how I go through references, is all this. No way, I have it very deep in my brain to not open anything. I also set up stuff, so that way if I do click on anything, it's not going to reveal DMs or anything. Oh, I thought it out, I thought it out. Just a little bit. I should have kept the torch on me, because I'm going to be doing lots of stupid stuff. Okay. So this would go like out here. Okay, I say we begin off. Okay, I want this all to be out by one. I could have just done this with the rock, because of my planning to do this is just to do it like that. But you know how it is. Maybe because I'm more and more sure that I don't want to do this in survival. Because I've considered things like, oh, I need to put light here or whatever. So that way, like, in the future, if I did try to, I have, like, thought process on the fact that mobs would exist. But seeing an Enderman take gravel from who knows where suddenly makes me a little bit concerned. I don't think I built with gravel though, did I? I don't know why I just assumed it was mine. I'm using a lot of grays, alright? It feels very likely it could have been something somewhere around here. Yeah, so that bends out. Oh, and it's just like an entire mountain range. So we're definitely not gonna keep building over here. If you finish, send me the will and I'll build them when you see it. Uh-uh-uh. Build a moose. Bro, give me a few years to finish this build, man. I'm like, I just wanted to do the goblin camp from Baldur's Gate, because, like, yeah. And it's also the fact that, like, I don't know how often I, while playing the game, will just pause and look at something, because I'm like, man, look at that build. Mmm. Like, oh yeah. That's some architecture right there. Do I understand architecture? Absolutely not. Do I think it's interesting? Yeah. Started to build my school like 2 years ago. Never finished it. Man, that's like another level of doxing to be like, yeah, here's a Minecraft rendition of my home. Type of things some people build on Minecraft are so interesting. Because isn't there like an entire recreation of a certain library? I'm so sad that I'm stupid and I can't think of what the name of it probably is. But like, I know it's like banned in certain countries even to have that Minecraft world. Because like, they didn't just recreate the library, they filled it, like, they copy and pasted text from actual books into the Minecraft book and quill books into there. And so therefore, it's certain books that are just banned in places, and so you're just not, so there's certain places where you're just not allowed to play in that Minecraft world because of it. I guess I should just make it a square again. Minecraft is squares? So we build with squares. So how far out would the farthest point be, I think? Well, I guess it's just kind of strange within it. But that's like that. And I'll put this here. Which, I know it's not really going to go that far. But when did you start building this? Oh, good question. Say, I can try to... I don't know. I'd have to see when the first video I posted of this was. I could try and check. I would say the first VOD posted. Whatever VOD it is before when that is. It's also the fact that I haven't kept building on this consistently. Uh... Okay, my thing was out. So, like, a month ago, apparently? Okay, when was that VOD posted? January 29th. So, before then. Oh, if you save and quit, you can save the... That is very smart. That is very smart. I can do that real quick. Well, that just shows me when I was last on it. It just tells me when I was last on it. That doesn't say when I started it. That's not what those dates are. That's just when you last get on something. But it's a... I had the build since January. I forgot that. You lied to me. You lied. Now we have to go through the loading. Well, okay, I was just on it, so hopefully it's not. Oof. The load chunks aren't as painful as it would be normally when I start the stream. Oliver said that too. Because I feel like... I guess it won't be in statistics, would it? So what if I could look like how much time has been spent in the world or something? Let's see if there's any mob there. World open. 0.78 days. Time since the last recent. Time since the last date. 64. Time since. If I've ever to look like I've jumped 4,885 times. I've closed the game 12 times. Distance walked on water? What does that mean and how did I do that? Interesting. What would I think would be interesting? Is how much tough have I placed? Oh, that'll be fun at the end. If you open the world file, that sounds like a lot. I don't feel like doing all that. Anyways, we're gonna extend this out again. Once again, it doesn't matter if I extend this on this side. No, actually, it kind of does for this part. Because you can, in fact, you know, like, it curves around a bit and it's gonna go in. So then it comes out and it connects to the waterfall. So, let's see. Wait, I need to look at it to be like, That's the issue about how I did this. I made it like this so you can see this, but I can't see the image while I am building. I didn't think this through. Well, no, actually I did. It's just the fact that if I had this open on my other screen to see this. Ugh, excuse me, sorry. If I open... What would I think? Oh no. Oh yeah. If I had the Discord open on my other screen, yes, that would be convenient. But it's the fact that then that would cover OBS, and then I couldn't see chat or check audio and stuff. Which, speaking of audio, I never unmuted game sounds. Thankfully, you would just hear block noises. This is going to be really unfortunate for VOD watchers. You don't even get block noises. You already don't get music, but now you don't even get to hear the blocks. You don't get to know. Be creative, open on your phone too, and draw it too so you have different form. I'm not drawing this, bro. Okay, so this is gonna be like... Always do I hate Minecraft sounds. I mean, like, I turn them down. I turn them down. Oh, I could make it peaceful this second. Oh. And just like that, mobs no more. Mobs no more. It was that easy. I feel like it'd be real interesting if I kept this going, actually. I mean, maybe it doesn't need to be to there exactly. But my thought of, like... Because that's what I do for a lot of this, like, that's how I did this whole shape. Is that, well, it had to be diagonal, so it's a little harder to do. But I made, like, a big square, like a big wall, and then I carved the curves into it of where I wanted something to be. So I'm planning to do something similar here. Once again, lots of this is kind of a useless bit to fill in, but who cares? Just in case. Because I know if I just make a guess of where I need to cut it off, I'm going to be wrong, and I'm going to confuse myself. So we're just going to fill it all in. We're going to fill it all in. And you know what? Now you get to now you get the full ability to hear sounds. Enjoy. Crunch. Crunch on that tuft. When I was younger, I didn't know you can change it like that, so I cheated a command block and typed /kill. Yes, I spammed my chat. Interesting. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. This looks so horrific. To be like, I did all this, and now here's a big square I just formed. Even though I know mobs aren't able to spawn now, I'm still gonna put torches because it's gonna bother me just to see the darkness. The void. It kills everything except you, that's why there's a... Oh! The amount of times I went to kill everything, and I'm just like, well, guess I'll die. So it makes sense that there's an exception option, I figured. I just didn't know what it was. Now this is what I should have started to stream with, and then I could have just yapped then. Can I remember what topic I was trying to say earlier that my brain just gave up on? I think I was talking about art streams. Oh, I know why. Because I was talking about the inability to see a before and after of something. Because I would go in, I would place slabs and stuff, and I'd go back, and I would be like, I'm going to assume that made things better. Because an issue is that when I'm drawing, every time I make a change, like, I'll color in something, and then I'll quickly remove the color and then put it back. Or if I redraw something, I'll keep the old part of the limb I drew, even though, like, oh, that hand totally doesn't make sense. I'll still flash between that and my other hand, just to see if what I did was an improvement or not. Because, like, I can always acknowledge that something's different, but whether or not it's actually better is something I do not know. Okay, there we go. So, of course, where this is not directly where that's going to be. So we know that this is gonna curve in. Look at that, I don't think anything else really stays that far except for further back here. Do you know about the debug stick? I do. I know about debug stick, I know about command blocks, I know about the freaking invisible blocks, I know about light blocks, fear not. I know things. Okay, perfect. He goes very smart. I know a thing or two. What I don't know is how to make this work sometimes. It tells me to do that, but sometimes it doesn't work. Or at least it used to not to. I don't know. Oh, I know what. I used to have tons of stuff in these, and they just didn't work. Smart little Goblin King. Yeah, that's right. I'm small, but my brain is big. And that's what the pigtails are. It's just room for more brain. Don't worry about what that would actually look like. That sounds horrific. Gonna be me. I never think. The thing is that I only think, and it just doesn't go well. Okay, and then this is gonna go like... I don't want this to feel like this, because it doesn't feel like it's that extreme. It goes in, and then it goes out. And then it goes in again. A bit deeper. And then it comes back out, like here, where it starts, where it would connect and become the back of everything. And I'm gonna move it over because I feel like this is definitely more close to itself. Yep. This over here. Actually, I like the 2-1 too. That's okay. Over here. And then we'll bring this bigger area back to the front. It was better, except it does need to go deeper into it. Okay, I went too far out trying to do this bit. Okay, that feels better. By the way, why didn't you start building it in a flat world? Because, I don't know. I like the idea of working with the terrain. Because, once again, this is half me trying to rebuild this thing, half me taking various creative liberties, thus as I couldn't build the saloon statues, I didn't know how to do that. Because it's like, it's a lot of detail in a very thin bit, so I just made goblin statues instead, you know? So there's some creative liberties being done here. The saloon temple, but instead of the goblin camp purely having just destroyed and defaced it, it is now just the goblin temple at this rate. So things like that. Goblin statues so based, indeed. Like, it's small things like that I'm gonna remember, and I'd be like, I can use that later. Like, building these towers, I had to do a lot of just not thinking about how I would do stuff and just trying to make it look like it. Like, don't be surprised if a lot of the stuff here, not like this exactly, but if bits of this get reused in the future. Because I always want to build castles, but I keep making stuff too small. I heard Kitty's making a new SP, it will need some goblin statues. Oh. Oh, I have plans. I'm not sure. Actually, there can be at least one goblin statue in the plans I have, maybe. I have some thoughts. But I'll keep those to myself for now. I'll keep my plans for myself. Goblinify this. That's what I do on every SMP I join in on. So this like curves a bit, not like much. So then that goes bam. It goes in a little bit. Take over the server. I will. Tempt me not, it always happens. I have quite the track record with cults, if I'm honest. Okay, we're going... This is interesting how... There's a lot going on there. Hey. I had a moment where I'm like, okay, we had a guy connected somehow. Okay, let's just begin with this rock over here. Because that leads to this rock eventually. Would we just assume that goes on? A little bit, maybe. I don't think it would go that far. Let's just do that. Make a big rock. Rock big. Big rock. Goblins are in power here. They always are. They always are. You never thought goblins could fit under a monarchy, but I proved to be quite convincing. Think about this, that this isn't like a straight up thing, it's just like there's bits that are higher than others. Okay, this is something we can work with later, because it's definitely the fact of this looks too evened out the way it is. And it definitely shouldn't be. I think maybe that should be a 2. Okay, that helps a bit. Looks a bit like stairs, but once again, we can mess with that as we go. Just have bits that go in, parts that go out. Trying to model you as an animatronic and realize I'm done and can't do it. Yeah, animatronics of the human variety are quite difficult. I mean, if you've seen freaking... what's his name? Is it Uncle Clunk? The Clunk animatronic from Showbiz Pizza, the Rocket Fire Explosion. That guy. That is key why you do not see human animatronics too often. Looked ugly. And then you go as far as, let's say, the Abraham Lincoln animatronic from Disney. Of course, they have all the presidents and whatever now at this rate. But how it started off with the constant adding of more and more complications. I guess that's it being done well, because Walt Disney wanted to do stuff as directly as he could to it. So we want this to be like... Say, the amount of this rock that's gonna accidentally end up solid, because just the best way I can do stuff is by putting a shape and then building off of it. Five Nights at Goblin Kingdom's never gonna happen. I hope there's not 5... Well, it's gonna be more than 5 Nights at Goblin Kingdom, you know? You gotta live, you gotta stay here. Maybe I build in Minecraft. Oh god. The egos were her longest for every satisfying final boss. A final boss? We're talking about a nightmare mode, or are we going to FNAF world levels of gameplay here? We had to fight Scott Cawthon himself. Oh, what's wrong with me? Oh, stop that. This needs to be pushed in. Gonna be like my guy. Whatever his name is from Sister Location. What, Ennard? The Ennard fight? I would say Ennard fight, like you fight Ennard. I guess in the, when you go into the one room, and it gives you classic FNAF style of things, where you're actually trying to stop them from getting into the office. Because that's the thing about Sister Location, is that, like, it's more so like mini-games in a way. Like, Valora's Gallery, it's about timing where you crawl and stuff. Need to turn back and play poker with me? No. You know what I mean. I think so, I think so. I'm letting this get lower. So I don't like being able to see the flat part. Do you see me? Do you see me now? Fucking sad I couldn't do it. I had a very fine idea what Eagle's jump scare would look like. I don't know if I even want to know. I'm gonna make it for a GIF or something. Do what you wish. Stuff will be a part that'll come out here. Yeah, I like that part just coming out, and we don't... What part even is... Where do I think I'm building? I don't know where I am, if I'm quite honest right now. Just kind of extends outwards this way. Might even let it be more than just a walk behind. Yeah, because it feels like it's not as extreme on this area. It's definitely a flatter part. It stays lower. Actually, no, this is fine to be there because we want to go back a bit. So it's almost steep where it is over here. So as we go over here, it's going to keep extending out. Okay, so it's giving that thing where it is in fact much steeper back here. this and make sure that's a bit flatter here then. This is meant to not be. Actually, I guess I forget I can just have it go back by 2 since I'm response. It's a bit better. So definitely comes out down here, but I feel like it's still not... It's not as extremely circumvessive as that. It's just on the flat part, I'll call it. Up here, and then it just starts going up. Which, let's see how we see that go on. So we have our circle thing. Kind of. We need it to be actually more circle. I say circle, it's definitely not a circle. But like, you kinda get it, you kinda get it. I was gonna go now, Sally, after work tomorrow. Have a great time building. I wish you a good night, Night Mouse. So there we go, we got like a cube box-like thing going on here. So there's gonna be a lot of changes when I actually have everything else connected to it, of course. Now how... Feels like it definitely... Like, this for sure just keeps going. Because it just is a mountain range, like, thing it goes into. Should use this bit. Now, I might use the moss even as a marker here. Because, of course, I don't want to put moss around things, but this has a very direct area where there is grass and moss above it. So I can just assume we've got this going down. It's a bit more forwards than that is. There we go. It kind of goes down like that. It's just low. Oof. What kind of? I feel like I should have made that happen sooner than that. To like there. See, and then we got the flat of like a rock there. I guess not flat. I don't know the right word. Hello, Ego. Hello, kitty. How goes it? The orbs are calling. The orbs. What does that mean? Kitty, are you doing drugs? Always, of course, of course. Should have expected. Orbs. Someone everyone with the orbs. We love the orbs, yeah. The dots are screaming our names. Oh. Is this a call to Phasmo, perhaps? The UV is blinding our eye. Okay, yeah, it's a call to Phasmo. I'm not sure if I'm in a good stopping point here, but I don't know how long I'll keep going on this. I'm at a very peculiar part of this. You don't have to. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I could just stop with it like this. Why did I do it like that? Well, I guess it does actually connect out here. I'm not insane to build that up. Good to know. Feed the beast. The beast. The beast hungus. Yeah, get Pumpkin her food. I am too. Various beasts hunger at this time. I'm starting to get tempted to want to already pull out some stairs and slabs because these just shapes aren't really shaping today, you know? Yeah, it's just so strange. I don't normally start from the top down, so I'm just not brain on how to connect to this. I just need to get this one rock piece. I want to get this part this rock here, and then connect because it's not too far off. This feels about right. Of course, that doesn't matter. That side's gonna smooth off a bit when I add more of the hill. So I'm gonna connect this to, like, probably around this spot. Who's ready for diagonal part 2? I think it'll be easier to start off with this one. I am too, I haven't moved. Oh. I'm so tired, Ego. Oh? The studying is ending me. Sleep. I don't know what time it is for you. Wait, let me math. 7, 8, 9. It's almost 11 for you. You can sleep. You can nap. It's 10. Oh wait, cause freaking daylight savings, so time isn't the same. Dang it. So it's like 6 away now? Yeah. Alright. I'll try to remember that. Probably won't. We're closer now. Oh my god, by a whole hour. Let's go. Now, if they did that 6 more times, we both slowly carve off hours. I'm a gamer. I won't let sleep win. Just can't. It's not allowed. Okay, so it's not as extreme of a difference between these two parts as I thought it would end up being. Let's make this extend out here. We don't want just the hollowness to be out in the open to be seen yet. Not currently. Not right now. So this is very similar to what I did with here, by the way. Where I start off with like a wall, and I carve it down. Actually, I might deal with this while I'm dealing with it, I'm not sure. This looks so cool. Thank you. Look how much further extended. We're gonna have to deal with the water soon. Which means I'm probably gonna make all this go down so then I can cut out the exact spot. And I don't even want to know what's gonna happen over here. I've just not. I've chosen just to not, you know? So the rock is in fact like carvable out of here. Is there any part where it extends a bit more? I think there is this area. It would make sense to do that a bit more. Ooh, I don't need to fall. That's not gonna help. I feel like I maybe should have done this a bit differently, because it doesn't work the same with this other thing. Right? Nah, that works, that works. Kind of, maybe, a little bit. I didn't mean to open that, there we go. Ooh, I actually might have to do some stuff real quick. Not like do stuff, but like I need to like open my window or something. Okay, you guys. Oh no, you can stare at this for a second. I'm gonna quickly open my window and I'll probably turn my fan towards me. Because it's hot. So forgive me if the fan sounds try to sneak in. Hopefully my 50 sound gate should stop that, but we'll find out. Oh, okay, I'm back. Feel like I just went blind though, looking into the sun. That's okay. Turn music up just a tiny bit. So what's going on down here, you know? I feel like it needs to also... Second I was gonna be like, do I need to do something similar here? Didn't mean for it to connect to the same line, but not necessarily. Why not? Except doing it to this, I realized it just did not make sense for how this is built here. Okay, now how did I manage that? Now I want this one first. Okay, there we go. Sir, what do you think you're doing?
Huh?
No, no, no.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What do we do about this here? This definitely goes down with everything else. I just don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
I feel like that helps a bit. But still, I don't want this to be all be like that, though. I guess it's fine. Anywhere, wherever it ends, it's just gonna go straight down like that.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna have to keep doing bits. Don't like the way it works. Yeah, that's fine. It just extends it out a bit. Hopefully it doesn't look too out of place. Where do you think you're going? That's what I thought. I'm sorry, but you gotta scrub. There. Oof. I need to I don't even know. I need to figure this out. Remember, how did I do it last time? So let's say we go up to where it's just one next to each. I'm not gonna do as much when we get this corner. Oh, but we love when they connect. We'll make the next one too. 1, 2. Boop. Yeah, this does over here not starts to should have preemptively started doing that, making it not go all the way down. At this point, I'm just not caring too much. There we go. Maybe not the best looking was just the one side, but it's a start. You also gotta make it connect up here, which we don't have the best angle of, but it feels like it would kind of just keep going up. What did I? I'm having a moment of like, how did I do that over here? What happened here? Okay, so it goes off. Ooh, I'm lagging a little bit for some reason. I have each point go to here. And then from there, we'll make it bending, I think is what I did. Why am I struggling so bad? Goodness. Oops. Okay. What do we do about that? Does that go in like that? Guess it makes sense. It can have a little bend in there, right? Okay, yeah. So that goes there. Torches here just for the fun of it. I don't know why my brain just had a moment of imagining someone building something and like choosing not to put torches, which like there's people who build pure nature and they won't put torches anywhere because that just doesn't make sense. Like, of course you can always hide it under moss for like safety reasons. But like the idea of like they just don't want to. And like the reasoning behind well like but it's like monsters would spawn and they're just like, well, mobs would naturally spawn there. Just assuming that monsters are gonna just be like, yeah. Actually. In real life nature, zombies would appear in that spot, if I'm honest. And that can just end there. So then now we have something to work off of there. To, from the thinner parts, be like, yep, that would curve there, and then it keeps getting deeper. Which means to me that this needs to come out more. Because this rock is kind of a point of where stuff is. Sorry, I don't know the words for any of this. It just be like, yes, this rock sticks out to a point where you would say that this is where a part of the thing that's coming out is. Once again, a lot of this can be fixed. It will be later on when we put blocks in there. We can see the colors of where the highlight is and then the light added. So that goes out and then connects to a big piece that also is out here. That's like connected to the rock in a way. We'll just assume that works. Okay, and then from there, just making this come out a bit as we go deeper in. There. I think it needs to get longer as it goes. So it feels more and more like it's going in like that. So let me see, how does that... I guess it's about right. Why is my phone going off? Okay, it's... So now work on smoothing this out so it feels like it's all connected in a way. Feels a bit right. Do I have another angle of this? I feel like I should. Oh, from here? What on earth? I'm like, oh look, there is another angle. What does this mean? Just simply there's a lot more bits to stick out. So we can let this come out more. I mean, of course we're gonna have to fade it in anyway. It's all like, it's looking very flat over here, and it should not be looking that way. Because we need like a whole other shape here at this point, looking like. I feel like this is helping. There's just a lot of bits that stick out. And I'm realizing I'm doing this really bad. Just, oh. I didn't see that there's this angle of it. No, just winged it. No, it looks like suck. What is that part there? I'm confused. Oh, it was just completely covered by the tree, wasn't it? I guess it's above the tree. It's up here. Kind of, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. Looks like this is doing. I feel like that helped, just having something that comes out like this occasionally. Looking at it, there's all these spots that come out. See? Like, wanting stuff to be uneven, but not wanting stuff so uneven that it looks horrific. Try my best, but it's hard to do. So I thought if I started from the bottom a bit more. On this inner part, I'll do a bit more. There you go. I just want some more, like, steeper areas as well. And this just keeps, like, building up, doesn't it? Actually, no, it doesn't. You can just let the rocks be steeper and not care about it. It's that simple, it's that easy. As I will say, I'm gonna warn preemptively, this might be a shorter stream, just because I can smell food. And I don't know, I don't want to just do like a long freaking break just so I can eat, so I might just end it at that point. Maybe. I was gonna think of something else to somehow multitask with. Does that shape even make sense? It's hard to say, because you just wouldn't be able to see. Don't see me, don't see me now. Yeah. Saw your face in my... Seems the last part I had them mostly even. Just occasionally going out a bit more. Okay then. Seems right. And that's kind of like that, and it's at the very bottom of my deltas. Maybe I shouldn't be too worried about the way this down here works, because that would just be this lower bit when it connects to it. So I think I want to flatten it a bit more again.
Uh-huh. Huh?
So I've almost connected it back to where this is again.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's good to know, I feel like I don't have to do this as extremely big as I did. Still gonna be a little bit annoying, but we'll see.
Huh? Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Huh?
I think we have a few sponges in our future.
Huh?
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 Okay, and then I'll start going over here then.
Huh? Uh-huh. 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 Huh?
Okay, there we go.
Huh?
Things are turning out nicely. Let's do the inner part as well.
Huh?
That doesn't line up. Oh, because that's not all that. Okay, wait, never mind. That's just this little bit here.
Huh?
And then we have this part.
Huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This one.
Uh-huh. Huh?
Okay, that means this is the new edge of this, I believe. That's what I've done, that's what I've decided here. Kind of there or here. I think there. I should not have broken that. Why did I do that? Oh, it's gonna be trying to remember what I did. Boo. Hello, kitty. Hi. Hello, Groovy. Welcome, welcome. The more the merrier, the more the merrier. It's down as well. So I thought I might as well do this. So start working more and digging out more of the land then to get this to line up right. And of course I wanted this to go wherever it needs to be. Oh, I'm stupid. Wall's meant to be there, isn't it? How do I decide that? Okay, well, no idea. Guess it is gonna be here instead. I can work with that though. It'll just be too thick. Missed you guys, yeah, the gang. We love it when the gang comes together. I realize I should maybe check to see. Nah, we don't see nothing of what's over there. So Kitty, I was losing my mind. Looking over here, realizing that there's a whole other angle of this wall, so I had to change stuff up a bit. I'm figuring it out. Of course, I'm letting this just go flat down. That way I can dig this up, and then I can do all of this like I did over here. And that'll give it the round, that. When I do all that texturing over here instead. It'll go fine. It'll work itself out. I will say, it is not fun. Well, I mean, I don't know if fun is ever a word to use here. And especially, I'm not done with this either. I have to do this bit over here to make it come out. But you know what? I think I feel safe to say that I have terraformed. Would you call this terraforming? Building an entire waterfall mountain thing from scrap? I feel like it. It looks so good. Let's go. And of course, once again, this looks very plain. We're gonna get the textured stuff over here, especially because this area has a lot more moss. Well, it's probably grass, but I'm using moss, because moss is my beloved. In here. It also has trees and stuff, which I've not put around, that stick out of things. Because if I'm doing the trees, I'm going to do them all around, like, the same time, probably. Because there's no way I'm going to build a tree or a branch or something, and then expect myself to remember how I did that the next day. Doing half of this and hoping I remembered what I was doing the next day already was something. Poor Groovy. What happened to Groovy? I like this just sticking out a bit. We need it to be more apparent that there's weird bits sticking out. Moss is my beloved. Oh, come on. I feel like Groovy would agree with that statement. Everyone loves moss. Moose. Yeah, everyone loves moss. Don't sad Fall Guys emote at me. Fall cry. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Oh, I have to extend the phone. Oh, it looks flat down here. I don't like that. I don't like it when it does that. Let's go fix it. And not allowing them to have emotion. Kitty. think I know where I stand against the moss. No. But moss consumes! The rock consumes! Moss is but a consumption of further. Turns groovy into bone meal. Also pretty helpful. What is happening? Man, I don't have to continue this, but I don't know how to do this. Use this groovy bone meal on moss. That is concerning, maybe. I don't know. Okay. We continue all this out by like 3. That was just more than 3 on that one. That's okay. I can hear Katini yelling. I'm assuming food is soon. I wonder. I think I could do this. Let's do 1 in. Actually, maybe 2 in. We don't want it to be too perfect now. We'll mess it up later. Oops. Pumpkin left me. Oh! Yeah, she knew you were spewing hatred. There we go. Pumpkin left me. What did I do? You're spewing hatred! You're trying to tear this family apart! You started it. I did not. I said I enjoy moss, and your first thought was that the moss was replacing Groovy. That's your fault. You came in here ready to hate. Only back Groovy up on something that didn't need backed up on. You can't compare a rat and moss. Okay, you can't make that comparison. It's like, what the f- It looks like, do you like wearing pants or eating apples more? Like, turns Kitty into a mossy rat. Oh god, no one's safe. One of us. One of us. One of us! I may be a goblin now, but I was a rat then. And Groovy's just a rat at all times. Meow. I think Kitty's having an identity crisis. I think there's a bit of confusion going on. You know, kitty, no rat. Well, what if you're a kitty rat? An amalgamation of just creatures. No rat. No, you're now a rat. Yeah, you're a rat now. Sorry, kitty. Get ratted. This does just continue flat in like one area. It's just consistent. Currently rat. Let's go! Currently rat! Groovy there is so mean. Can't go calling to Groovy for backup on that. I'm staying out of this. She's going to a bush. Okay, you have too much power now. Why is Groovy turned into a bush? Bush. Hmm. I feel like I'll get it to at least here. I want to become a stone, just one with the material, one with the earth. Okay. And that's why you played a druid every time you play Baldur's Gate, huh? I'm a leaf licker. Leaf licker. Tree hugger. Or dirt something. A secret third thing. Might be IRL dirt. Dirt. Okay, there we go. I made it go up to there. Actually, we need to mess with up here then. Oh god. Okay, let's see. This rock, and it kind of just, it does just start bending upwards a bit. This could be like a very just direct, like... Okay, this needs to keep coming out here. Oh, you have to continue for you? Okay, food has been acquired. Now, how do we do this? It kind of just ends up... It just finds its way there. This feels sort of correct. Do this, implying that maybe it stretches out later on. We have a shape. I still want this rock to be bigger. There we go. Oof. Once again, it looks a bit strange because it's all one block. I will change that. I promise it's not going to be left as that. But outside of the fact that it's untextured, how are we feeling about this shape? Like, you walk up to it, it's there. Once again, ignore the fact that you can see where the cutoff of the shadow is. As I said, we've just not textured anything yet. Let's find out. This'll look like that in no time. And this'll be flattened down and look like that as well. Ooh, that can almost even be a thing I could in fact do off stream. If I can just get a YouTube video going, I can just dig. We'll see, we'll see. Once again, I feel like it's almost a curse. Well, I say that, I don't think, except for the very first cylinder I made here, and maybe the goblin statue, I don't remember, but I know the first cylinder I made here was in fact done off stream. I made 2 cylinders, one tall, one short, and that was all I did. And then I went, what if I streamed this idea? And then I've not actually ever worked on this off stream since. I'll place like 2 blocks off stream now and then, because I'll open the world to show something to someone, and then I'll catch something and want to fix it, but otherwise, yeah, no. And we're gonna have to figure out where the back of this goes, necessarily. Which, I might just make it just close in, because it doesn't need to be that deep, we just need to make it dark. And we're not going to pay attention to it. And there's going to be the water covering it anyways. I'm definitely going to mess with this as well, because then this hole needs to be bigger. I was scared of making it too big, because I thought this is where this was ending originally. But now that we have nature, we have like an idea of how big certain stuff needs to be. I want to pretend that this made things useful in some way. I didn't like the way that looked, my bad. I wasn't pleased with that. Alright, and then? Okay. Because imagine, we could almost maybe see it from this angle if we're on whatever thing. Because I know that there's land down here. And then we'd get, like, this angle of it. Which tells me that... Would I have... Wait. I'm saying that because I remember having images that maybe involved that area, I think. Nope, that's just an entirely different section. Let's see if just any of these happen to be... No, these are just further out. I could just refuse to build the goblin camp and just keep exploring outwards instead, actually. I have a whole other goal in mind now. Okay, no, I didn't go there. I just took images from far away, so there wouldn't be an image of down there. Well. Yeah, because then we also need to mess with the bridge. Gotta make that darker. We need to texture this. We need to make this get deeper. We need to pretend that this area exists. Well, I say pretend. We have a lot to do here as well. Which I might do next. Because, you know, while I'm already in the... doing all this, I'll finish this before I work on that, of course. But... staying within the realm of building the same type of things, I don't lose my flow or whatever. Oh. Well, before my food goes cold, I think I might sadly call this it for today. It certainly feels like I got some progress done. So we'll just get a good image and be like, ah, this will be thumbnail material for when I upload the VOD, that's what. Perfect. I say that and I look over and I see that it just takes up the entire thing. I think I'll save this image. Will I remember it exists? Absolutely not. Oh, why is it being this way? That there. Pictures. Save. Perfect. Oh god, that's loud. Okay. Okay. Close out of Minecraft now. Use this to open another thing. Oh, that was weird. I forget. It used to do that a lot. Where if I click on... When I click on the thing that shows my thing, my PNG tuber thing, it would for like 2 seconds repeat my audio back at me. And it would have to be, it has to be like the scariest thing I've ever known, personally. So, you never expect to click something and then just start hearing yourself. It's like, oh great, oh no. Actually, you know what? Speaking of Phasmo, that's just not the stream I clicked on. Okay, we're gonna have to change stuff up a little bit. Of course, it's making me look at ads. My bad. I'm gonna remove music for you guys as I readjust some stuff. Okay, that's muted anyways. Okay, never mind. You get music back. Music back for now. As long as it's not like that ad ends and then suddenly I don't get nothing. Get my Twitch up. Well then, I'm wishing you guys a good day. A good morning, a good day, a good afternoon, good evening, good night. Guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend, guten Nachmittag, guten Nacht, guten Vormittag, good before noon. Whatever your time zone is when you're watching this. Whether you're watching it now, live, or whether you're watching this as a VOD later, I hope you have a good time in your zone. A good time zone. Now, for those who are here now, you're gonna go off to Skiz now. Enjoy some Phasmophobia. And I'm gonna cut off my music before I click over myself and get confused by all the different audios playing at once in my ears. Have a good day. Boop. Okay. Took me a few clicks.